everybody. Hello to you beautiful women and you beautiful men that are watching my video. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today actually we're going to be talking and doing. That's what I call this segment. It's called talking and doing. And what are we going to be doing, you ask? This hair right here. I'm going to show y'all how I really get down with this. And what are we going to be talking about, you ask? Well, my experience living in San Diego, California, and what it's been like. And I'm just gonna explain to y'all everything, pretty much my whole little journey that I've been through. I've been here for about, let's see, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. February makes 7 months. When I tell y'all I don't even feel like 7 months, like it's crazy that it's even been that long. But anyways, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so first we're gonna slide this thing right off right here. Pull this thing right out like that. Y'all, my hair isn't even dry all the way. I washed it last night and it's still not even dry all the way. Smell good though. But when I tell y'all I got so much hair, it might not even look like it from right now because my hair is still wet. But y'all, one day I'm gonna just brush it out while it's dry and just get on video and y'all gonna see like my hair is literally all the way up to here. And it's got so long, like look at all these inches. Yes, like yes, honey, yes. So let me show you all the supplies I got to do my hair. Water bottle. This is definitely needed because my hair, it doesn't necessarily get dry, but it's like if I don't have water to do my hair, it's gonna be a mess. It's not even gonna look right. So water is number one, and it's a must. And it's a spray bottle, so you know it's easy to just put it where you want. My other two products. Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner and this Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture. I use these two together. When I tell y'all this is gold, it's literally gold. I just put a little bit of both in my hand, mix them together, and I rub it through my hair, and I comb it out, and my curls just look so beautiful. So beautiful. And then it's very moisturizing for you know, my hair, because my hair, at one point, I actually was splattering in my hair so much that my curls were, like, you couldn't even really tell that I had curly hair because my curls were just so not healthy, I guess you could say. I can't recall the word for it, but they just were not healthy at all. And I had dyed my hair too, which made it just like 10 times worse, and so my curls look so, like, it just looked like I had wavy hair. It didn't even look like I had curly hair. But I started taking care of my hair more whenever I went to college in Nebraska. Yes, I went all the way to Nebraska for college. It was 16 hours away from Texas. And let me tell y'all, it was nice. It was actually nice. Like, it's country out there, but you know, it's kind of, you know what, I'm getting off subject. But anyways, went to college in Nebraska. That's when I started taking care of my hair more. And so my curls finally started showing up. I used to put like coconut oil. I used to use all types of hair masks, and my hair just like flourished back to life, I guess you could say. And slowly, like, I would cut off my ends. I actually started cutting my own hair because I would go get my hair cut, but people would not know how to cut my hair. Like, my hair would look horrible. Like, I would just want 1 inch off, and like after I leave, it's like 3 or 4 inches gone from my hair, and I'm like, do y'all know how long it takes to grow curly hair? Like, y'all just really don't care. But anyways, I started cutting my own hair, and I ain't gonna lie, the first couple times, I was just like, I might as well cut my whole head off because my hair was looking a little busted. But after a while, I started getting the hang of how to cut my hair evenly and, you know, make sure I get all my dead ends off. And eventually, you know, I became my own hairstylist because, baby, if you ain't gonna do it, then who is? But anyways, started cutting my own hair, and now my hair is just like flourishing and just so lovely and beautiful, and just look at that. Do you guys just yes, I'm in love with my hair. But sometimes I really just put it up because now that it's like as long as I want it to be is a lot to handle, because it's just so much of it. It's so thick, and so sometimes all I do is just wash my hair, put some of that moisture stuff in it, and comb it out, throw it in a bun, or throw it in some braids. You know, I try to do a lot of protective hairstyles so that way my hair doesn't get like dry, and so it doesn't cause breakage in my hair, because my hair is like really fond of breakage, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So today I'm just gonna be showing you guys how I handle this right here. And I'm gonna be talking to you at the same time, so get ready to listen to all my stories. Well, just one story today, but still. You'll eventually get them all with watching my channel. So if you're not subscribed, I don't know if I've said this already, but if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button, turn on that bell so you know whenever I upload another video. So let's just jump right in and get started. So first what I'm gonna do is spray my hair with this water, because you need the water. The water is number one. You can't live without water, and my hair can't live without water, so let's spray it. This what we need. Okay, let's get to spraying. No, I don't have a towel on my head right now, so my shirt is probably gonna be wet. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but whatever. I'll start talking more once I finish spraying, because I'm sure y'all don't want to hear all in y'all ear. Like, that's kind of annoying, I know. So really gotta make sure I spray my roots, because my roots, like, yeah, I get the rest of my hair, but my roots still be dry, so my hair looks like, I don't know, it looks weird, kind of bumpy at the beginning, so I gotta make sure I keep these roots real good. Okay, sprayed and lay. Let's go. Now, let's brush this stuff out. Do not talk about how nappy my hair is, because my hair is not nappy. It just gets tangled sometimes, okay? Okay. See? Y'all, usually when I brush on my hair, I gotta do it more than 20 times to get them tangles out. So this is pretty easy, pretty nice. Oh, see, look, I didn't put enough water right there. Y'all see what I'm talking about? It's like all, you know, these look laid right here, but this right here is just like all dry because there's no water under there. All right. And honestly, I think it's getting time for me to cut these bad boys again. All right, now that's all wet and moisturized. Well, not moisturized all the way yet. So let's go ahead and open this gold. So look, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. take a little bit of this. Not too much, because you don't want it to just like be too oily in your hair. Well, my hair gets oily really bad, so whenever I put too much stuff in it, too much product, like it kind of weighs down my hair, and when my hair gets too oily, it gives me a headache, which is kind of crazy. But I put about this much, and then get some of the other one, the smoothie, put it all around there, and then I just mix it all together like it's a little pot of stew or something. I don't know. What do you mix? Cake batter, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I mix it together. Comes out looking like this. I just rub it like this and just put it all over. And I always comb it through with my fingers first, just to kind of get it evenly distributed. Sometimes I always leave too much up here. And then what I do is I take my brush, handy dandy brush. This is the perfect brush if you have thick, long, curly hair, because this will just really, you know, sometimes I brush my hair with like regular brushes and they break. Like they literally just, because my hair is so thick and just, so this is the perfect brush. I've had this for like a good 2-3 years. That's how sturdy it is. But I just brush the product through my hair so that way it really can be evenly distributed. Distributed? I don't know. That sounds weird. Why am I saying it like that? And then I just add a little more water. Cause my hair isn't like dripping wet, but it's like enough to where it's moisturized and, you know, damp. That's what they call it, it's damp. But add a little bit more water just to make sure everything can be evenly around in my head. So I brush it like this. I always do a part first because I feel like it's easier to, you know, just part my hair into two. But sometimes whenever I know my hair isn't as nappy, I just part it a little bit like this, as you see, and then just brush it out like that, and it comes out. See, I can leave my hair like this and just floss on it, you know, you see? Anyways, now I brush my hair back like this, just to get rid of the part. And yes, sometimes when I do brush my hair back like this, it creates more naps because my hair just becomes so easily entangled. Y'all hear that? Just getting all them little extra stuff out. Spread a little more like this because sometimes underneath there, you know, didn't get moisturized. I'm just gonna part it right now and, you know, show y'all how I get down. Okay. My comb, I know I run a comb. No, I did not, because I used the end of this brush. I don't know where I got it, but this brush just magically appears. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but sometimes I have brushes magically appear into my house, and you know, I'm perfectly fine with that because I always end up using them and they're always great for my hair, so no problemo. But let's get parting. So I just do one big one straight down the middle. There's no specific way that I part, so sometimes my parts come out looking, you know, a little bit busted. So that's okay. Okay. One side. Side number 2. Okay guys, honestly, this is like one of the best parts I ever did. Kind of on my own. I I usually I do my own parts, but like, I don't know, sometimes they come out ugly. This one's kind of ugly. Let me see if I can. Okay, look at that, look at that. Yes, progress, honey. Bam, 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 bam. Look at me go, yes. Okay, so, while I braid my hair, let's get started on this San Diego talk. I know I ain't even really mentioned it yet, and y'all probably are like, so is she gonna talk about it or not? Yes, yes I am. So let's get into it. Okay, as I said before at the beginning of the video, I moved to San Diego about 7 months ago. Not exactly 7 months, it's like 6, because I moved at the end of July. And so, it's really been a crazy experience. I know I talked about when I had my panic attack. I just want to show you guys how big my hair things are and how thick. Yes, I use these because they do not like hurt my hair when I put them up in a ponytail. And then my hair is like so thick, my ponytail holders just break in like 2 seconds. So these are perfect if you have thick hair. I got these at Walmart for like $3, and it came with like 7 of them, 8 of them. But they're big and they're sturdy and they last. They're made for girls with thick hair like moi. So yeah. Anyways, back to San Diego talk. Like I said, lived here for about 7 months, 6, 7 months. It's really been a roller coaster ride. I moved here from Houston, Texas. Shout out to H-Town. H-Town, hold it down, hey. But anyways, I kind of like moved out here by myself. I didn't like stay by myself or anything. Like I moved out here to be with my husband because, you know, he's in the Navy out here in San Diego, California. And I moved out here because of course we wanted to be together. Like who doesn't want to be with a boo all the time, like 24/7? I mean, even though I don't get 24/7, but still, you know, time spent is time spent. So anyways, when I first came out here, that's when he had to go to Hawaii for 2 months, and it was like crazy because it's like, dude, I come out here for you and you like straight up leave me. I mean, I'm not saying it's his fault. I know it's not his fault, but still, like, you know, it was still kind of like hard for me because like I'm here for you, but you know, I don't blame him or anything because his job is just like crazy. But so I'm out here. I have my friend Alexis, and I'm staying with her because her wife is in the Navy also. And so her wife and my husband are friends, and we just thought that it would be better if I stayed with her when I came out here, so that way she wouldn't be lonely and I wouldn't be lonely, because Lord knows I probably would have went crazy if it wasn't for me coming out here and staying with her. But I stayed with her like the first maybe it was maybe like the first 3-4 months I was out here, because they had been gone for 2 months. And then we stay in military housing. In military housing, you have to like wait a while before you can ever, I guess, actually get into housing. Like they don't, sometimes it's 2 weeks and sometimes it's like a month, but we had to wait like a month before we could ever move in. So we had to still stay with them, and those couple months was crazy. Like, you know, I got like a job maybe like a month after I came out here, maybe not even a month, probably like 3 weeks. I guess that's basically a month. But I ended up getting a job out here, and I worked for this cleaning company. And when I tell y'all, I will never work for another cleaning company again. I will not. And it's not like I'm just being bougie and I like don't want to, you know, touch people's toilets and stuff, but I don't. And I'm not being bougie. It's just like, that is not something that I see myself doing. So I was like kind of unhappy with the job. And then the scheduling of the job was so inconsistent and so out of order that like it stressed me out. Like it was that crazy. And I just really couldn't deal with it anymore, because it was like, you know, I had already had to deal with the pressure of coming out here and not having any family, not knowing anybody. And so like, you know, the job didn't help either, because it was like I never had a set schedule. I never knew when I was gonna work, if I was gonna work. So it was like, it was really stressful, especially whenever you're out here like, you know, trying to provide for yourself. It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, just hope for the best, and, you know, but, you know, that's all I really could do at the moment, because I couldn't find another job because, well, it's not that I couldn't, but like, I just stayed at that job because it was like the most convenient for me at the moment. It was the fastest job that had responded back to me whenever I came out here. So I just stuck with the job till like December. But as y'all know, if y'all watched my last video, if y'all haven't, I'll put a link to it probably up here in the corner somewhere. But that's when I had my panic attack, my first panic attack coming out here. And I didn't realize like all the pressure of being out here was really gonna get to me like that. But it really did, and that's when I ended up having my first panic attack. And then, you know, it was crazy. It was a scary experience because I didn't know what was happening. You know, I said that in my last video 1,000,001 times, but it was just really a eye-opening experience for me, because it's like, you know, you sitting right here stress yourself out about stuff that, you know, you really can't control, or that you can, but you're just like, you know, letting get to you because you just like don't know what to do. Like I guess I had just been through so many changes that year that it was just a lot for me to take in. But you know, as y'all know, California, like, marijuana is legal out here. So I used to smoke, but I've actually stopped because smoking makes me so anxious now. Like, I can't even smoke without, like, you know, almost having another panic attack. So I don't even smoke anymore. But I was when I first came out here. And when I tell y'all that I used to be so lit. But like I said, I stopped. Don't do it anymore. Then I actually got to go home from like a week in November, which was nice because I had really missed my family, you know. And that's the first time, besides being in college, like, okay, yeah, college, you know, you go, but you eventually come back home. Like, whenever you move somewhere, you move there to like stay, you know. You don't just move there to visit for 3 days and come back. Like, you move there to stay, of course. But anyways, like, you know, it's just hard for me being away from my family because, I mean, I've gotten used to it now, but it was like really hard at first because I'd never been away from my family that long. Like, I'm really family oriented, so, you know, it was just weird not being around anybody except for like one person. But it was just hard being by myself and being away from everybody. And so it was just nice to be able to go home in Houston and just see all my family and everything. Come back to San Diego after that week. That's when like I had started coming to therapy out here because I had realized that I needed therapy because of like, I've kind of been through like a lot of trauma, and I'm not trying to like blame anybody, shout anybody out, say any names or anything, but like, you know, it was just a lot for me. And I guess I had always been like the type to not really ignore my problems, but not really work through them. So it was like, I guess everything with the getting married and then moving down here, and just, that was just, I guess, kind of the cherry on top for me. Not saying, you know, it's not a bad thing or anything, but that stuff can still stress you out because it's just new to you and, you know, you're not used to it yet. But it wasn't bad or anything. It was just like, you know, a lot for me that, I don't know, I guess I've never been through that many changes in such a short amount of time. And so, yeah, everything got to me, and I was just like, I need to go talk to a therapist. You know, I heard a lot of people say that whenever you do that, I know a lot of people who said that therapy has helped them. So that's why I was like, okay, you know, let me try this out and see. And honestly, it has helped me so much. Like, I'm so thankful for my therapist that I even found him on the first time, you know, rather than having to go to a therapist and be like, oh no, I don't like him, or oh no, they don't, you know, relate to me. But, you know, he like really understood me because he has been through anxiety himself. So it was like he could understand where I was coming from with all my, you know, issues and stuff. And it was just really nice to have somebody, I guess, to vent to that didn't know anything about me, that, you know, just didn't know me, period. And I guess wouldn't judge me, you know, because I feel like some stuff that I went through, like, people would judge me for. And so it was just nice, you know, to have somebody that I could talk to without the judgment or feeling like, you know, they're going to be mad at me or, you know, anything like that. But when I started going to therapy, things got better. And then come December 11th was the exact day, we were able to move into our apartment. As you guys see behind me, this right here is supposed to be the dining room, but I actually use it as my painting studio. So, like, not that living with somebody is bad, but it was just nice to be able to get out of somebody else's house and be on our own, because it's not that they were bad or anything. I just always felt like, you know, I'm just intruding their personal space, and Lord knows I love like being in my own space and, you know, having my alone time, even not even just by myself, but alone time with my husband. So it was nice for us to be able to like finally get into our apartment, and we did that, and, you know, it's been pretty good so far. Like, it's not pretty good, it's been great so far. Like, it's different, it's definitely a change living on my own, I guess, you know, because my husband isn't here all the time, you know, he has work. So it's kind of like I kind of not really live by myself, but I'm just here by myself a lot. So it's a change, but I'm actually like coming into being alone, I guess, you know. For one point, I did have like this time where I was cool with being alone, but you know, you get used to having somebody here with you. You know, my husband was always here with me, so I got used to him being here. And so like whenever he wasn't, or whenever he's not, it's like kind of sucks, because it's like I'm by myself, but not necessarily. But that's okay, because, you know, it gets easier and easier over time. It's a change, of course, living by myself and not with my siblings, because it's 3 of us. So we've always been together. We've always been close. So whenever you go from living with, I guess, 5 or 4 people, including my mom, and then living by yourself, is like, where did everybody go? But it's nice, honestly, because it's like, you don't have to clean up after anybody. You don't have to worry about people eating your food, because Lord knows my sisters love to eat my food. But that's another topic for another day. But anyways, it's just nice to have my own stuff, or our own stuff. And I'm really thankful to be out here, because it's like a blessing. You know, not many people get the chance to travel this far or even just live out here, you know. So it's really been a blessing to be able to come out here and live my life. It's actually being out here has actually changed me for the better, I would say, because it made me open up to myself, I guess. I don't know if y'all understand what I say, what I mean that, or what I mean when I say that. But basically, like, owning up to all of my problems and all of the, not even anything that has to do with like the outside, like my physical appearance, but just my mental state, because I like I said, I kind of like ignored my problems, or I just didn't think about them because I didn't want to have to deal with all the crying and all the pain, because Lord knows I'm sensitive. And like, you know, if I see somebody kick a puppy, I'd probably cry. Like, I would definitely cry if I saw somebody kick a puppy, not probably, but you know, I'm like sensitive, so it's like stuff really gets to me, and I just didn't want to feel anything, I guess you could say. I just wanted to be numb. And I realized that that's part of the reason, like, that I was smoking so much too, is so that I wouldn't have to, like, you know, feel all the pain of everything that I had been through. And when I say everything, I'll explain to you guys in another video more in depth of, I guess, some of the things that I went through. But being out here has helped me change in a better way, because I've now time to focus on myself and worry about Deetra and, you know, just getting myself right. Because for the longest, I never did. I was always, you know, not worried, but like always focused on my sisters, because, you know, I'm like very protective over my little sisters. Like, you know, it's just me, my mom, and my two sisters. And whenever you're the oldest, it's kind of like being the second parent in the house. So I always had to take care of them and put them before me, because, you know, that's just how it is when you have sisters. And so I just always wanted to make sure they were good over me, because it was like, you know, I can always deal with my issues, but, you know, I want to be able to help my sisters get through whatever they have to go through. And also I realized about, like, you know, doing all this stuff out here, like going to therapy. I'm actually a vegan now, so yes, going vegan, you know, eating right, exercising, like that stuff is just me setting an example for my sisters, like, you know, trying to show them that, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, and you can live right, you can be healthy and mentally healthy, physically healthy, but it's just like basically all up to you. You know, I'm basically trying to set that example for them, you know, and that's what it is, you know, being a big sister. You have to set an example for your siblings, because they look up to you. They don't look up to, you know, anybody else. And I didn't honestly think that, you know, my little sisters looked up to me as much as they do. And so now that I've realized that, I'm trying to improve myself so I can show them the right way, you know, I guess. And just being out here has helped me, because, you know, therapy, it's a lot easier to eat better out here too, because they have more of a variety of healthy stuff, I guess you could say. It's not necessarily hard in Texas, but, like, you know, Texas is a big state of barbecue and meat and ribs and all that stuff. So it's like, I don't know, a lot of people that I know kind of don't want to go vegan. Like, that's not even a thought in their mind. But I did it because I know whenever I first moved down here, I was eating healthy at one point, and then I stopped, and I started feeling like crap, like complete crap. And that's when I got really sick. Like, I was having bad headaches, like horrible headaches. Like, my stomach was all thrown off. And I didn't realize at the time that that was just because I went back to eating all those, you know, bad carbs, or not even bad carbs, but unfulfilling stuff, you know, stuff that doesn't help your body, just BS basically, you know. And I've learned that, you know, when you put better stuff into your body, you get good back, because your body will thank you for, you know, eating right and exercising and doing all that stuff. And that's why I'm like here making videos for you guys, because I'm like actually I'm actually feeling better about myself. I'm actually feeling, you know, good enough to get on camera and talk to you guys. Like, it's honestly a blessing. And I appreciate I just appreciate this opportunity just to be able to be out here and do all this stuff and change, my life for the better. And honestly, without God, I wouldn't be able to do any of this because, I would try to lose weight before and everything, but it's just, I didn't ask God to go on that journey with me. And I don't know, why I didn't think to do that, honestly, but I didn't ask God the first time whenever I moved down here was when I started to exercise more, but I didn't ask God to go on that journey with me, and I should have. And that's what I've done this time, and that's how I've been strong enough to, eat better and just exercise more and actually stick to it instead of going and, just getting tired of doing it. I'm trying to stick to it, and it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and tell you that it's just easy peasy weezy, because it's not. It's not at all. But when you do it, you will thank yourself. You will thank your body. Will thank you. You will feel better about yourself. It's just an amazing experience, honestly. And if you've been feeling down or sick or any type of way, just know that the stuff you put into your body can be one of the causes of that. And also the way you think about stuff. I've been having to train my mind, and this is not easy because I'm so used to getting down on myself, and I guess I'm my hardest criticism, or my hardest criticism. I'm my hardest critic. So it was hard for me to change my mindset because I'd always been so down on myself. I let my situations control how I would think about myself instead of me knowing my worth, basically. But I'm learning every single day of how to think better, how to think more positively, how to do things more positively. And it has honestly had a big change on my mind, my body, health wise. I used to have bad stomach issues because I think it was just my digestive, but it just used to be horrible. I would eat something and my stomach would just hurt. I don't even know why, but my stomach would hurt and it would just be the worst pain ever. But, ever since I started exercising more and eating better, my stomach has gotten better. I don't have any issues with my stomach anymore. And I know I mentioned in the last video that I had been having chest pains, but my chest pains have subsided. It's such an amazing experience. And so all thanks to moving out here to San Diego, California. And and I'm not saying if you guys want to make a change in your life to move somewhere else to a whole different state, but just get yourself out of the environment that is causing you to feel unloved, or not unloved, but feel down about yourself and not feeling good. Just change what you have to for you, because you are important and you can do this. And it's gonna be a hard journey. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to sugarcoat it for you, because then that wouldn't be fair for you guys, because I'd just be lying. And it's called real talk, or keeping it real with you. I'm sorry. So it's not an easy journey, and it's not gonna be, but it's totally worth it, especially whenever you can feel and look amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm just here telling you guys about my journey and how moving to San Diego, California has changed my life for the better. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. My hair is looking lovely. You see, it just laid a... Okay, I'm done. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Also, like and subscribe. I always said but still. Like and subscribe to my channel, please. And turn on that bell so whenever I upload another video. Cause my husband is gone for a week, a whole week, y'all. Yes, a whole week. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be uploading videos all next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Friday is the last day. But I'm gonna do 5 days where I upload a video every day. So if you guys have any ideas for me, or if you want to see me talk about anything, just comment down below in the comments and let me know what you guys want to hear me talk about, or what you guys want to see me do. I can do a lot of things. I'm very talented. As you see on my paintings in the background. And these are art paintings that we did together. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you guys. Keep watching, stay tuned, because your girl got some good stuff coming to you. Okay? Peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all.